Welcome to another game-changing episode that's about to revolutionize the way you approach your future. Today we are diving deep into the art of creating your very own life plan. This isn't just another how-to guide. This is your personal roadmap to an extraordinary life. You see, every great journey begins with a single step, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today. Creating a life plan is not just about setting goals, it's about crafting a roadmap that aligns with your deepest desires. It's about taking control of your destiny and intentionally designing the life you want to live. In this episode, we are going to break down the process into 3 essential steps. First, we'll discuss the importance of mapping your current coordinates, understanding where you are right now in your life. This step is crucial because self-awareness is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without knowing your starting point, how can you plot a course to your destination? Next, we'll move on to dreaming big and charting your ideal destination. This is where the magic happens. You'll have the opportunity to envision your future without limits, allowing yourself to dream as big as possible. I want you to tap into that inner vision of what truly excites you and inspires you. Finally, we'll talk about how to start working towards your destination. This is where we get practical. You'll learn how to break down those big dreams into actionable steps that make them feel achievable. We'll create a plan that not only guides you but also keeps you motivated along the way. As we go through these steps together, I want you to remember, this process is all about you. It's about embracing your unique journey and recognizing that every small step counts. You have the power to shape your future, and today is the perfect day to start. Grab your favorite drink now, get comfortable, and let's embark on this transformative journey together. Imagine we're sitting here in my living room, maybe sipping on some coffee or tea, and we're about to have a real heart-to-heart about your life. You know, creating a life plan is a lot like using GPS. Before you can plot a course to your dream destination, you need to know exactly where you're starting from. That's what this step is all about. Gaining crystal clear awareness of your current situation. So let's take a moment to really assess where you are right now. I want you to think about all the different areas of your life, your career and work life, your relationships, family, friends, your health and physical well-being, your finances and material possessions, your personal growth and spiritual life, your hobbies, and how you spend your free time. For each of these areas, ask yourself, how satisfied am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would I rate myself? What's working well? What's not quite where I want it to be? Now here's the thing, and I really want you to hear this. This isn't about judgment. It's about honest reflection. You're not here to criticize yourself or to feel bad about where you are. You are here to get a clear, accurate picture of your starting point. Think of it like taking a snapshot of your life right now. This snapshot is going to be incredibly valuable as we move forward with your life plan. Let's go a bit deeper. What are your strengths? What skills have you developed over the years? What unique experiences have shaped you? On the flip side, what challenges are you facing right now? Are there any recurring patterns or habits in your life that you've noticed? And hey, let's not forget about your emotional state. How are you feeling most days? Are you generally happy, stressed, anxious, excited? Understanding your emotional baseline is just as important as knowing your external circumstances. Now let's talk about something really fundamental, your values and beliefs. What principles guide your decisions? What do you believe about yourself and the world around you? These core values and beliefs are like the foundation of a house. Everything else is built on top of them. While we are taking stock, let's not forget to acknowledge how far you've come. What have you achieved so far in your life? What obstacles have you overcome? Sometimes we're so focused on where we want to go that we forget to appreciate how far we've already traveled. I highly recommend writing all of this down. There's something powerful about putting pen to paper and seeing your life laid out in front of you. It makes everything more tangible and real. Now I know this process can feel a bit vulnerable. It's not always easy to look at our lives with such honesty. But remember, this vulnerability is a strength. It takes courage to really see yourself clearly, and that courage is going to serve you well as you create your life plan. As you go through this process, you might have some aha moments. You might realize things about yourself or your life that you hadn't noticed before. Embrace these insights. They are gifts that will help you guide you moving forward. Remember, wherever you are right now, that's okay. Whether you're feeling on top of the world or like you're starting from scratch, this is your starting point. And the beautiful thing is, once you know where you're starting from, you can go anywhere. So take your time with this step. Really dig deep. The more accurately you can map your current location, the more effective your life plan will be. And hey, if you need to take a few days to really think about all of this, that's perfectly fine. This is your journey, and we are going to do it right. Let's move on to our next exciting step, dreaming big and charting your ideal destination. Now that we've mapped out where you are, let's shift our focus to something incredibly exciting, where you want to go. This is the moment to unleash your imagination and dream big. Picture this as the moment when you get to design the life you've always envisioned. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Imagine your life 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. What does your ideal day look like? How do you feel in this dream life? Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you clarify what you truly desire. Let's break this down into different areas of your life. I want you to think about each of these dimensions and what success looks like for you in each one. Take your career and your work. What kind of work do you see yourself doing? Are you leading a team, running your own business, or perhaps pursuing a creative passion? Picture the environment, the people around you, and the impact you're making. How do you want your relationships to look? Imagine your ideal connections with family, friends, and the ones that matter to you. What qualities do these relationships have? How do they make you feel? Envision yourself at your best health. What activities are you engaging in? How do you feel physically and mentally? What habits are contributing to your vitality? What skills or knowledge do you want to acquire? Picture yourself learning new things, overcoming challenges, and becoming the person you've always wanted to be. How do you want to contribute to your community or the world around you? Imagine the causes you're passionate about and how you're making a difference. What activities bring you joy? Picture yourself engaging in hobbies that fulfill your spirit and give you a sense of adventure. Now here's the key. Don't hold back. This is your time to dream without limits. Allow yourself to envision the most extraordinary version of your life. Remember, some of the greatest achievements in history started as unrealistic dreams. Once you've painted this vivid picture in your mind, it's time to put it down on paper. Write out a detailed description of your ideal life in each area we discussed. Be as specific as possible. The more detail you include, the clearer your vision will become. You might even consider creating a vision board full of images, quotes, and symbols that represent your dreams. This visual representation can serve as a daily reminder of what you're working towards. As you're writing or creating your vision board, pay attention to how these dreams make you feel. Emotions are powerful motivators. When you connect emotionally with your vision, it becomes even more compelling and inspiring. Once you've articulated your vision, think about setting intentions around it. Intentions are like guiding principles that help steer your actions toward achieving that vision. For example, if one of your dreams is to travel more, an intention might be, I will prioritize experiences over material possessions. Life is dynamic, and as you grow and change, so too may your dreams. Your life plan should be adaptable enough to accommodate new aspirations as they arise. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What if I can't achieve all of this? Or what if it's too ambitious? Here's the thing. Dreaming big doesn't mean everything has to happen overnight. It's about setting a direction for yourself and allowing room for growth along the way. Embrace any doubts or fears that come up. They are part of the process. Acknowledge them, but don't let them hold you back from dreaming big. So take a moment now. Grab a journal or open a document on your computer and start writing down what you've envisioned for your future. This is where the magic begins. When you finish with this exercise, you'll have a clear picture of where you're headed, a destination that's uniquely yours. Let's move on to our next step. Crafting an action plan that bridges the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Now this is where things get really exciting. We've figured out where you are. We've dreamed big about where you want to go. And now it's time to build a bridge that will take you there. This is where we turn those dreams into reality. Every great achievement starts with a single step. We're not going to try to change your entire life overnight. Instead, we're going to break down your big goals into smaller, manageable actions. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't leap to the top. You take it one step at a time. Let's start by looking at each area of your life that we've been discussing. Your career, your relationships, your health, your personal growth. For each of these areas, we're going to create a mini roadmap. And here's how. Identify the gap. What's the difference between where you are now and where you want to be? Set milestones. What are some key achievements that will show you on the right track? Define your actions. What specific steps can you take to reach each milestone? When you're defining your actions, try to make them smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of exercise more, you might say, go for a 30-minute walk 3 times a week for the next month. Now, I know we've probably come up with a lot of actions here. Don't worry. You don't have to do everything at once. Let's prioritize. What are the most important or impactful actions you can take right now? Focus on those first. Many of your actions will probably involve forming new habits. Remember, it takes time to build a habit, typically about 66 days. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small wins along the way. Think about what resources you'll need to achieve your goals. This might be books, courses, tools, or even people. Who can support you on this journey? Consider finding a mentor, joining a support group, or even hiring a coach if that feels right for you. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, doesn't it? Let's be proactive and think about potential obstacles you might face. For each one, come up with a plan for how you'll overcome it. This way, when challenges arise, and they will, you'll be prepared. Your life plan isn't a set and forget it kind of thing. It's a living document that will grow and change with you. Set regular check-in points, maybe monthly or quarterly, where you'll review your progress, celebrate your wins, and adjust your plan as needed. Motivation can ebb and flow, and that's totally normal. To keep yourself inspired, try the following strategies. Visualize your end goal regularly. Keep a journal of your progress. Reward yourself for reaching milestones. Surround yourself with supportive people, and remember your why, the deeper reason behind your goals. Remember, your action plan isn't set in stone. As you grow and learn, your goals might shift, and that's okay. Be willing to adjust your plan as needed. Flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. Now here's the most important part, taking action. All the planning in the world won't make a difference if you don't take that first step. So I want you to choose one action, just one, that you can take this week to move towards your goals. It doesn't have to be big. Remember, we're focusing on progress, not perfection. As we wrap up this section, I want you to know something. I've seen so many people transform their lives through this process, and I know you can do it too. You have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. So, are you ready to start bridging that gap between where you are and where you want to be? Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. If you found this episode today valuable and are eager to keep transforming your life, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my website at www.optilifemax.com. There you'll find my blueprint, your roadmap to living life on your terms. So what exactly is this blueprint all about? Think of it this way. Just like an architect uses blueprints to design a building, this blueprint helps you design the life you've always dreamed of. The purpose of the blueprint is simple: to help you identify what truly matters to you and break it down into actionable steps. It encourages you to reflect on your current situation, envision your ideal future, and create a clear path to get there. With this blueprint, you'll be able to prioritize your goals and take inspired action towards achieving them. You can download my blueprint for free right now at www.optilifemax.com. It's time to start reinventing your life from the ground up. But wait, there is more. Before we wrap up, I want to give you a sneak peek into next week's episode. We're going to dive into something truly transformative. 3 powerful questions that have the potential to completely reshape your perspective and catapult you towards the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine having a set of questions so potent that they can cut through the noise of everyday life and bring crystal clear clarity to your purpose and direction. That's exactly what we'll be exploring. First, we'll tackle the profound question, how do I want to be remembered? This isn't just about legacy. It's about aligning your daily actions with the impact you want to have on the world. Trust me, when you answer this question, it can revolutionize the way you approach every aspect of your life. Then we'll dive deep into what matters most to you. In a world full of distractions and competing priorities, this question helps you zero in on what truly deserves your time and energy. It's about separating the essential from the noise and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. And finally, we'll explore the action-oriented question. How can I get from here to where I want to be? This is where we bridge the gap between dreams and reality, creating a roadmap for your success. It's about turning your dreams into achievable steps and making consistent progress towards your goals. These questions might seem simple at first glance, but I promise you, they have the power to unlock incredible insights and drive meaningful change in your life. They have transformed my life and the lives of countless others. and I can't wait to share them with you in detail. Make sure you tune in next week. Trust me, you won't want to miss this episode. It could be the catalyst for the breakthrough you've been waiting for. So until next time, keep dreaming big and taking those bold steps toward the life you truly desire.